folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rock of the Country, where I react to non-pop country music. Could be bluegrass, western, folk, Cajun, red dirt, but it's got to be non-pop. And I do a lot of traditional and neo-traditional stuff on the channel. Now, Stephen Wood's song "Bed of Roses," I don't know it. It's a gift request. Ed made a gift from MontaukEd, and Ed made a gift to the channel for me to do this reaction. So Ed, thank you for this gift and the request. And you made a gift a while back for me to do another one of Stephen's song. And I don't remember the title of it, but I remember I liked it. And which is no surprise because of how you know music, you know what gets me going. But this is what you said, Ed. You said, "This will not make Jeff Cowther proud of you." So Jeff, you've been put on notice not to be proud. No, Ed and Jeff have a thing going back and forth, which is funny. There's a lot of back and forth among different people on the channel. Sometimes it's between me and them. Other times it's between a poster and a poster, or a subscriber and a subscriber. And it's pretty funny to see. But I guess Ed had gotten on a tear a while back, and some of the songs, they were poignant, deep, beautiful, and I think they were sad. This is how I recall this. And at some point, Ed requested like a more upbeat song or something of that nature. And Jeff chimed in the comments about how he's proud of Ed for, not doing a sad song. So that took on a life of its own. And so here we are. It lives on. Bed of Roses, I'm pretty sure I'm in for quite a sad song. Bed of Roses, here we go.
Morning we moved in this house, you said, "Let's make a bed of roses." So hand in hand we found that special place, and I broke the ground.
I think I know where we're going. I'm not gonna say it. I think I got this one pegged.
I wiped that Delta dirt from your face as you knelt there to sew them.
He's gonna be kneeling in the end.
Oh, I'd give anything a mortal man could give if you could see them now. Through the kitchen window pane, I can see the roses, the ones we planted that first spring are blooming like they did when you were here. Someone's always left behind.
Yeah.
When the door of this life closes, so I sit alone and watch it rain on a bed of roses.
This must have been a little bit of a challenge.
Some
to write this
days
song.
I sit for hours at a time, just staring at those roses. They seem so young and full of life, but soon they'll face the winter chill. I don't know how long I can survive, but one thing that I know is, come springtime the roses will return, but you never will.
Yeah.
are blooming like they did when you were here. Someone's always left behind when the door of this life closes. So I sit alone and watch it rain on our bed of roses. So I sit alone and watch it rain on our bed of roses.
Love that piano. Yeah, I mean, I love his voice. Where I thought he was going to go with the song is that at the end that she passed. I was right that she passed. I mean, it hadn't been revealed in the song yet, but you knew it was going in that direction. I thought in the end of the song they'd be placing those roses on her casket, and that it didn't go in that direction. And when I said, "Oh, he's going to be kneeling in the end," I thought it would be like he'd be kneeling, to borrow from earlier in the song when she knelt down to plant the roses, that he'd kneel down to place a rose on the casket, which is a tradition, not necessarily to kneel at it, but certainly that could have been put in the song for effect or some variation thereof. But it didn't go in that direction. It stayed within the confines of the home. And that's where I say, too, when you're going to flesh out a song like Planting a Bed of Roses and then she passed away, what do I do with it? How do I write? What do I write? What do I leave in? What do I take out? I'm sure things were added and then removed. Do I have it raining on it? Do I talk about dew on the roses? Do I talk about the petals falling off? Do I bring in the fall time when they die? Like, there are so many ways you could go. And we have friends over, and I'm a fifth wheel in my own home looking at the bed of roses. So many things when nothing is on the page, and then a lyricist is going to put lyrics on the page. You got to put something there. Now, some songs write themselves more readily than others. This, to me, does not strike me as a song that was written in one go. It could be because some people are just very well attuned to the story they want to write, especially if it's a true story. Well, no, I shouldn't say especially, because fiction and nonfiction have the same elements. It's just one actually happened and one didn't, but it still needs to be believable. And in this case, for him, whether he lived it or not, I don't know, but it still would not be obvious. Even if you lived something, there are so many details that you lived, and you got to pick the ones you're going to go with. And that's a reconstruction of memory. And that is the same process in many ways as creating something that didn't happen. Because when you create something that didn't actually happen, you're still borrowing from other life events and concepts and precepts and things that you'd been exposed to in life. And you're just going to put those details together in a certain way. All of that said, he's got a beautiful voice. I love the piano in this. The drums, I don't think those were real. I think those were I think they were electronic in a sense, but they weren't overdone. I would have liked to have seen them step down a bit. I don't know if it's in the mixing or just in the bouncing stage where you could set the volume on that track. But the piano is beautiful. His guitar was beautiful. His voice is beautiful, very appropriate. He didn't oversell anything, and really, just nice. Yet again, Ed. Yeah. Thank you, MontaukEd, for this. Got me going again. And I know Jeff Cather's going to weigh in on this one. We're going to have a pride scale, a proud scale. How proud is Jeff? Is he a 7 out of 10, which means very proud of you? Or is this a 2 out of 10 where it's not very proud at all of you, Ed? It's funny how from kindergarten onward we keep getting those report cards, huh? So, all right, I'm going to rate this song. I don't even know what to say on this one. This is gonna add the number that stuck in my brain on this one, and it's so appropriate, is an 8.9. And it has nothing to do with the fact that you requisitioned Jeff Cather and all that. That's the number that popped into my head. And then I have to explain it to myself and to you guys. But I already explained what I thought of the song and Steven and the content of the song and the songwriting process. So Ed, thank you again, my friend. I'm personally proud of you. So put that on record. put that on your report card, whatever Jeff has to say. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
As you knelt there to sow